I was having a discussion with some friends, and we were discussing. One of them was telling us how she's not going home anytime soon, not even any other holiday, and she doesn't go home. And she was telling us she's actually doing so well in life. I would say she's happy, happily married, she has children, and her career, she's thriving. I would say so. But the reason why she wouldn't go back home, she's an orphan and she was raised by a relative of hers, but then she has made it in life compared to her cousins, the children of the man that raised her. Now the biggest conflict at home is she sort of should be giving back to her uncle. That is how the cousins feel. Like she was raised, she made it difficult for them to go to better schools because she took part of the school fees, and it has become chaotic. No matter what she does, she has been sending money back home, she has been appreciating her uncle, but still seems not to work. And in some situations where she's expecting maybe the uncle to understand her, and as the head in that family, maybe make it clear to the children that that is not really what is supposed to happen, because it is not the children that raised this girl, it is their father that did that. But now it has reached a point whereby she has made it more than these children. And one of her cousins is, I would say, quite miserable, because he is quite miserable, let me say that. He's going through things in life that are not good, and he's not making it any better, as she can see for now. But then nobody's happy that he's not making it, that he's miserable. But the problem is that the mental illness with this person, he is bringing it to her. He's always blaming her. Oh, were it not for you being educated by our father, probably I would have been taken to a better place, and I wouldn't have met what I met in my previous school. That is why I am the way I am today, and those kind of things. And she was trying to tell us how much she loves her uncle, and she understands why her uncle is not able to choose between her and her cousins. But then it has become so difficult for her children because they're not able to go back home to see where she comes from. So that every time she goes home with her husband, the biggest conversation in that home is how miserable she was. How miserable she was. You know, there are things we talk about on a lighter note, but hers is so deep. She realized even her husband knows things that she did not tell him, not because she's hiding anything, but we all have things that we would love them to be. They are our own secrets, not because we want to take advantage of another person, but it's just that when we cannot question. And anyway, after all, it doesn't affect their marriage, it doesn't affect anybody. So she made a decision, she will never go back home. The family is toxic, and because it has reached to that point, she doesn't want to take her children home, and this toxicity to affect her children too. And I was just wondering, even in the life we live today, do we have such kind of friends who maybe God got us from somewhere, God uplifted us, or maybe God uplifted you from a situation that looked impossible? You will find maybe there's a friend who got to experience this, so what you are going through, but someone has not accepted that you are no longer in that situation, and the person is in pain about it. The person doesn't understand why other people who did not know you, why do they care for you, how much they care for you? Why can't they see probably there are things you've gone through in life and they should stop putting you in that maybe higher position? Do we have such kind of friends? I don't know whether to call them friends in life. And should we avoid them like what my friend is doing? Because I don't think she's going home anytime soon. And with all the reasons that she has, I still believe that something can be done. I believe something can be done. Maybe not for her sake, but maybe probably for the sake of her children. And maybe the future generations to come. I don't know. But do we have those kind of friends that are yet to come to the reality that Mungu alitutoa penye alitutoa na hakuna mtu anaweza akaturudisha huko, because that is how God has put it. Now maybe you find such people, they will want to tell your story over and over again. If you come along, new people, the people become your family. They will make sure wamejua hata usimuone hivyo kuna mambo ambayo ya maisha yake ambayo amewapitia, si mambo mazuri, si mambo rahisi. Do we have those kind of people, and what exactly should we do with this kind of people?